Deal Viral Gang back at y'all with another one. This ain't that other one. Y'all know what's going on by now, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel, like the video, hype the video. We got a late night stream for you tonight. I wasn't even gonna stream tonight, but I said, you know what? It's a little too much going on. Gotta give the people something. We gotta keep up with the news. Hey, watch out. We gotta keep up with these news outlets, man. These stories, they coming rapidly. This AdinRoss story catching fire. Joe Budden, he done jumped into the mix. I see Sean Cotton and Say Cheese TV then had a falling out with Charleston White. Is that real? Was that a play? Let's run some of this down, man. You know, I ain't gonna be here all night, but we is gonna talk, man. So shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We gonna run this down. Y'all know what's going on. We'll be back in the studio tomorrow shooting another episode too, by the way. Y'all can go stream the last couple episodes. Go run that up, you know. Drop the little teaser content with Snoop. You know, we got big things coming 2026, so definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely more to come, man. Viral Way Podcast. We definitely on the rise, so stay tuned. Word Street, y'all know what's going on.
Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need it now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
All right, so let's get into it, man. I'm pretty sure all y'all know what's going on by now. Glasses Malone jumped out there. He said some crazy things directed towards AdinRoss, behind AdinRoss constantly dissing Doechii in the media. And a lot of people done gave their takes on it. And this done caught wind of Joe Budden. As y'all know, Joe Budden and the streamers, they low-key been going back and forth. Him and AdinRoss, they've been taking little pop shots at each other for a while now. You know, he go back and forth with DJ Academics. 1 minute they cool, next minute they popping it. And as you know, the rap community and the streamer community seem to be at odds. It's like the streamers on some Revenge of the Nerds type ish, where they the cool kids on the block now. The rappers, they ain't got as much pull and mojo as they used to have. Like the rappers, they not really looked at as cool no more. They leaning on the streamers. So streamers low key got the pull in the industry. But needless to say, Glasses Malone said he's putting his flag in the sand, and he's taking a stand against AdinRoss, saying, hey, man, you gonna keep Doechii name out your mouth, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna have the Crips put the pressure on you, this, that, and the third. They've been going back and forth. Aiden went and made a diss song against Doechii, and he's just been trolling. And Joe Budden jumped in the mix. And let's see what Joe Budden had to say. Joe Budden, he low-key took me by surprise with this take. I wasn't expecting Joey to say no ish like this.
I do want to say I'm rooting for Glasses Malone to get all the Crips together to beat up Homeboy. I am sorry, because I think that's who she was talking to in the song.
Yeah, I didn't know at first.
She was talking a little fuckity fuck.
The more I looked into it, she was directly talking to him.
Oh no shit!
Because he said some wild shit.
Yeah, he said a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, really? Wild shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah,
and then there was some back and forth after she put the song out. And I like Glasses Malone saying what he said, and hopefully he meant it. I do want to say I'm rooting.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that right. Now the reason I say I'm surprised by Joe Budden saying this is because number one, Joe Budden has inside industry information. Number two, Joe Budden himself has been involved in an online beef that turned physical, that landed somebody in prison. So if you don't know, Vlad TV literally started his online career off of Joe Budden's beef for ransom. Vlad TV used to be just a website, right? You should go like World Star Hip Hop. You should be able to watch the latest videos. Vlad really got his notoriety and took off the back of the beef with Joe Budden and Ransom. If y'all don't know, Ransom had a famous video where he showed up to one of Joe Budden people house and was telling one of Joe Budden people who answered the door, "Hey, where Joe Budden at, man? Tell him I'm here looking for him." And when Ransom man smacked the shit out of Joe Budden homie, right? That video got sent to law enforcement, and Ransom got sent to prison behind that. So for Joe Budden to be advising gang violence behind some motherfucking online internet words when he himself has experience with online violence behind internet words is crazy to me, and it's irresponsible to me. Joe Budden, damn near 50 years old. I don't know how old Glasses Malone is, but to be putting the Crips in the middle of some streamer rapper beef is beyond ridiculous to me. And that's just not something that I can get behind, right? I could get behind black man stand up for black woman. I'm all for that every day of the week, right? We got to defend our race. We got to defend our women. But at the same time, we got to defend the women that want to be defended. I don't know about jumping out there and putting freedom on the line behind a woman that's a feminist who believes she don't need men in the first place and say straight men are the biggest red flag. Now, it's a lot of people that, oh, she was trolling, she was this, she was that. You know, I'm not tripping that she said that. I'm still with that. Whatever the case, that's your choice to make. Me personally, I got daughters, I got a mom, I got a sister, I got this, that, and the third. I'm not into protecting something that don't want to be protected. That's number one. But I'm not never going to advise anybody to jump online and to vocalize doing any type of violence when we know police watch the internet. It's just not smart, and it's just not wise. It's not a smart way to use your platform to be advising anybody to do that. I'm not saying don't do it, because if you're going to do your thing, do it in silence. That's the whole point. You do everything in silence, bro. This internet shit that merged with the streets a little too much, where people feeling comfortable to make irrational, emotional decisions, and they want to jump out there and they say, I'm gonna do this and do that. Well, now the spotlight is on you to where it's a lose-lose situation. If you don't do nothing, you done already said it too many times that you're gonna do something, put it on this hood, you put it on this person, that person. So now you gotta crash, because now your rep is on the line, your word is on the line. And if you don't crash, well, the West Coast is down 100 more points. They already looking at the West as a joke because of everything that goes on in the podcast space with the gang politics, niggas making all these threats and then no fades happening and shit like that. So people starting to lose more and more respect for the West Coast because the streets are spilling over online and it's too much politics online. So that's why I didn't like the stance Glasses was taking as far as putting the gang shit in there. I didn't like that. It's already too much gang shit online as it is. And like as men, we gotta be more logical rather than emotional. To me, that put in the gang, the on Crip, we finna put the pressure, this, that, and the third. That's already too much talking for me. Like, so to me, once a nigga come online and make threats, I take it as clout chasing. That's just me though. And this isn't just about Glasses. This is about anybody. And I have said this previously before this situation even took place. If you get on a camera and you threaten violence on the camera, I'm taking it as clout chasing, unless you're just not smart, because we all know the police have a department where they just sit back and then they watch social media. So for Joe Budden to have a platform as big as he has and to send that bat signal out there, number one, are you going to have bail money for the niggas that's crashing out? That's number one. Number two, are you going to have lawyer money for the niggas that's willing to crash out? Because it's real easy to tell niggas to, hey, go crash, go do this, go do that. But it's repercussions behind that. That's a risk. So let's just say, hey, Joe Budden said, let's do it. Glasses said, let's do it. Fuck it, we doing it. If shit go left, is niggas finna have this lawyer money, this bail money. Hey, I got kids. If I got to take this case and sit down, you got my kids, they straight. My bill's gonna be paid. Like, a lot of this shit got to start coming into play where niggas got to start thinking, what is all this really behind? Like, is this really about black women or is this something else? Because if this is about the race, where is everybody when the Hispanics is on the online saying all type of crazy shit, calling us mayates and everything, and Varway is jumping out there like, hey, man, what's up? We standing up for black people. Look around. I don't see no niggas speaking up. When Myron is in these chat rooms and using his platform to say F niggas and calling us all type of racial derogatory names and making memes and inviting other racist influencers on his channel, inviting black women on to be talked down on by racist influencers. Where everybody at? It's a lot of racist stuff going on online that people is playing with our race with this content stuff, and I don't never hear nobody. So when I sit back and I watch all these events go on and go unchecked, and then I see a rap artist that's, you know, friends with a lot of people, and it's a lot of people eating off that situation, that's when I sit back and I wonder how real is this? Like, if we gonna be on some black shit for real, we got to be on some black shit for real. This can't be no, oh, this my people, so this why I'm jumping out there. And it can be that. It definitely can be that. But once you start saying the Crips, well, now you got to start specifying which Crips. It's a lot of Crips out here. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, cuz like I'm not, all this internet's like, come on, Aiden is a motherfucking little 20-year-old white streamer, Jewish money. Ain't nobody getting next to him, bro. Like, let's just be for real. He walking around with the motherfucking Navy SEALs. He walking around with the police. He already let Joe Budden know, I'm in your city. This about the police. All this shit scream clout and views for me from everybody. From everybody. And I'm always going to pick my people first, but I'm still always going to call it down the middle. You can't beat a streamer online. You can't beat a streamer on the internet. That's just it. Like, you can't. If you a rapper and you make a diss song, that's that one song. The streamers, they stream for 10 hours a day. like come on, cuz. It's just not gonna happen, bro. Now I heard Wack 100, he got involved. They've been making phone calls back and forth. You know, Wack, he works with Aiden. He makes a lot of money with Aiden. I'm assuming if he on the stream with Aiden, it's behind some money. So I don't think Wack is trying to sever that type of connection to the industry up there with the streamers, where he could utilize that for his business and his artists and whatever he got going on behind whatever personal beef niggas got down here behind a word that man, listen, I just think different than niggas, bro. Niggas be like, oh, viral going against the grain. I'm not going against the grain at all. Trust me, if it's wartime, it's niggas first, period. I'm under the black flag 100%, but I'm not going to sit back and pretend like I don't see what's going on. Like, I see what the fuck is going on, bro. It been a lot of incidents that done swept under the rug where I was looking around like, damn, let's rally up. They playing with us out here. And ain't nobody saying shit. Or niggas pretending like it's not going on. So it is what it is, man. Like, I caught flack about how I felt about Doechii saying that straight men are the biggest red flag. That was a red flag to me. Like, come on, bro. Like, the same men that you calling a red flag, they at your defense right now. And I have still yet to hear her come out and recant her statement. I have not heard her come out and say, you know what? Salute all these strong black masculine men who has come out to my defense, even at the detriment and even beyond the fact that I low-key disrespected y'all by saying y'all the biggest red flag and I'm following feminist ideology and shit like that. I've heard none of that. So it is what it is, man. It's a lot of shit we got to deal with before niggas be gang banging on a motherfucking streamer that we ain't never gonna see. And if you do see him, it's gonna be 100 polices outside. Like, let's stop playing, man. Let's get real. It's a lot of real shit going on in real life in real time, man. We need to get some laws. We need to get some legislation. We need to get some real power. We ain't got enough judges on our side. We ain't, nigga, LAPD is 49.5% Hispanic, bro. We ain't got enough blacks out here. Like, y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all want to really follow behind a streamer and a rapper that ain't even speaking? She just made a diss track, and he made a diss track. Man, they playing games. They playing industry games. They getting clicks, and they getting views, and they making money. Y'all niggas is crazy, bro. But I'm gonna let's listen to Aiden response.
To people that like don't understand, guys. To people that like don't understand, guys. Doechii came at me first. I want to make that very clear. I'm out of my own business and shit like that. She came at me very first. And you guys can say it wasn't intended to you. It was. Complex posted that. These major PR places, they have a whole PR team chat. They tell Complex and shit what to post. That was a PR hit piece against me. Facts. Chat, you guys know this shit because you guys are into the clipping world. So all these little dumb old heads, it wasn't towards that white boy.
Can you please stop talking about Doechii while I'm in the camera? They're calling me a coon. They think everything's about race, my nigga. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, literally. I don't just come at black women.
Dudes like him is the dudes that Glasses is talking about crashing, right? He said, we gonna get on every black nigga that's around you. Bro, look at this. Look at these people. These kids grew up online. They don't have the same ideologies as us. They most likely grew up integrated around people like Aiden, grew up with friends like Aiden. They don't have the same knowledge as us. I'm pretty sure their parents probably didn't even give them no type of black history or anything. So they just a reflection of what they grew up around. So if a nigga think I'm finna go out or I'm gonna advise my homies to go out and crash a little nerd like this and throw whatever he got going away behind some words that came out of his mouth, I would be a bad leader. That's me though. It's like I'm looking at us as a race. We got bigger problems than this motherfucking streamer. Because if you want to be real, it's a lot of motherfucking streamers that should be getting checked about what's coming out their mouth. And people was turning the other cheek for clout. People was working with these people. People was doing all type of shit for clout. It's a whole lot of record execs that people turned the other cheek. Man, I could go on for days and days and days. To me, if we gonna make a stand, we gotta make a stand on everything across the board. Ain't no picking and choosing. Anybody, the same way the Jews, they don't pick and choose. It's anybody that play with them, they stepping. Anybody that's playing with us, we gotta step. Not just what's in our backyard, not just who we know. Like we gotta step, period, across the board. That's just how I feel about it. But do I think that niggas is gonna run up on Aiden in the street and put the beats on him? And man, come on, bro. Let's stop playing, man. We got people in our own backyard that been playing with the culture and ain't nobody laid a finger on a motherfucker yet. So do niggas think the one of the richest #1 Jewish streamers in the world is finna? Come on, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing. All this is to me to raise awareness, to get in the headlines, and I don't know what promotion is coming behind it, but I just don't see it, bro. And I just hate that the West Coast is always caught up in some type of fuckery because they really taking us for a joke out here, and it's because of what's going on the internet. And I'm not here just shitting on Glasses. It's just y'all too motherfucking old to be behaving this way on the internet, as far as Joe Budden included. Like, bro, Joe Budden, you got connections, nigga. You got connections. You know people that know people. You know what I'm saying? Wack knows this kid. If anything, it would have been better, in my opinion, to use the connections that niggas got. Hey, Wack, you the middleman. I done seen you sit down with Aiden before. I want to holler at him. Let's have a convo. Then you could press him face to face. And if you want to crash out or whatever the case, at least you're right there face to face and you're able to do it. But it would have been a lot better to have the dialogue, in my opinion, face to face, where people can see he can't use the police to hide behind and talk crazy. Okay, nah, you in the same room, man to man. Let's get some understanding. Why is you attacking her like this? And then he'll tell you why, and then you'll let him know your side, and then boom, whatever you want to do from there is free game. But to be on the internet yelling at a mic, telling a 20-year-old across the world what you gonna do to him and throwing gangs in it, like, nigga, y'all niggas is way too old for that, bro. Niggas is way too old for that. That shit is out. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. That shit is out, bro. Like this crippin' shit out here is serious, bro. That's not for no motherfucking streamers, no stream world. Niggas need to keep the crippin' off the internet. Or if we is gonna put it on the internet, let's put it in a positive light. Let's take the negative that's attached to it and let's add some positive to it on the internet. But I can't see no going to rally up some little homies on the block. Hey, we finna go slide on this streamer that's finna have the motherfucking U.S. Marshals with him. Man, come on, bro. You trying to send all of us to jail. That shit is out, man. And Joe Budden, you sitting up there, you be around, you can get around these little niggas. So for you telling the nigga like Glasses, yeah, I hope he do get the Crips in. Come on, bro. You know where that's finna end up. You know how much money this little motherfucker right here is making people? Okay, go look up how much money he make. That's one. So imagine how much he's making the people that's over him. You think they finna allow you to tell the internet, hey, I'm finna do this, and then really execute that? Like, that was crazy. If niggas really was on some kamikaze shit like that, niggas shouldn't have even said nothing to the internet. Niggas should have played it cool and did they Dougie. But telling the internet and then, oh man, listen, bro. Y'all do. It's almost as if like you can't speak on this situation and be real without looking like the bad guy, because now it's gonna look like, oh, viral, you going against the West and this. No, I'm not, bro. I know what I would tell my little homies. I wouldn't advise my little homies to do no shit like that behind no motherfucking white boy on the internet. We not doing that, bro. We done took risks for real in real life over some real shit and made it out. So if you think I'm gonna sit here in a position where I can help you get out, I'm not going to advise you to throw it away behind this, because it's ultimately behind the fucking word at the end of the day. He do need his, now everybody might got their opinion. He do need his ass whooped. Anybody playing with that racist shit as far as our race go, they do need their ass whooped. That's straight up. But the only thing I'm saying, it's not going to just be behind Doechii. That's just not what it's going to be. Not for me. That's all the way out. Now, we standing up for black women in general, I'm with that. But at the same time, we got to fix our problems in our backyard with black women, because it's a lot of women that don't deserve to be protected, if you ask me. You can't disrespect us one day and then want to protect from us, protection from us the next day. That's not how it works. That's for sure not how it works. I'm not protecting nobody that's disrespecting me. So if you one of them, I don't need a man, and I'm done dating black men, or I'm a feminist, anything like that, ain't no protection for me. That's out. Because you talking about putting my freedom and my life on the line, where I got family, I got kids, I got daughters, I got women that really love me in real life, that I put my life and freedom on the line. So if you think I'm throwing it away for somebody that don't even respect me as a man in general, that's out, period. So that's what that is. But we'll see what'll happen though. I'm sitting back and I'm watching. I heard a few people from that side speak, and it didn't sound like they was ready to crash out behind it. It sounded like they was calling it clout chasing without clout chasing, but we'll see. We'll see. But do I think niggas is finna really go run up on Adin and crash and all of that? I don't believe it, bro, because niggas told the internet. And anytime you tell the internet you'll move before you gonna make it, I just don't believe it. That's just me. But let's move on. Yeah, you knew I was gonna have this take, bro. And it was a lot of females. It was a lot of women mad at the video that we did with our first take. Oh, y'all niggas ain't standing in this. And I'm like, do you know what platform you on? You must not know what platform you on if you think we not standing for standing on business. We the Mr. Stand on Business platform, but we don't clout chase. That's the difference. When we speaking up on these issues, that shit is for real. That's because we really own that about our race, about our people, about our respect. I keep telling y'all, we need to move like the Jews do. Zero tolerance like the Jews do. But it cannot be for no clout chasing shit, bro. That's just straight up. It got to be behind something real, bro. And I done seen too many situations that was real, and I didn't hear nobody speaking up. There's a lot of shit that was going unspoken on. So that shit is out. To somebody in the comments said you want to hear me speak on Duno slight me on his podcast. I don't watch Duno's podcast. I don't watch his content. So if he's slighting me in the least bit, I didn't hear about it till you just told me. So you can let me know. But to the women who was upset about my take, I'm explaining it to you clear as day. I'm black. So there's no way in the world I'm going against my own. Period, point blank. I got a black daughter. That's out. I'm all about respecting black women. At the same time, y'all have to be in alignment with black men, because what we got out here is a lot of women saying, man, F black men until they need the protection, until something go bad, and then they turn and it's, oh, can y'all protect us? Hold on, you just been saying F me all year. Nah, go get your homegirls to protect you, or go get y'all you dating outside your race and all that shit. Go get them to protect you and see how that work out for you. So we got to get in alignment with each other, because we've been out of alignment for a long time. So that been one of my missions with starting this podcast, is getting us back in alignment with each other, because that's how that go. You watch our back, we gonna watch your back, same way we used to. And you could say, oh, your take is weak. I don't give a fuck. You're not going to be on the front line doing nothing. When AdinRoss comes to LA, everybody that's in the comments hyping this up and telling niggas to jump out the window, ain't not nail one of them going to be on the front line doing nothing. They're going to be at home scrolling, watching your dumb ass get popped up or locked up. And then they're going to call you stupid after you do it. So don't let these niggas gaslight you into making emotional decisions and getting yourself in a wreck, because they all gonna sit back and they all gonna watch you crash, and they're not gonna do nothing. They're not gonna put no money on your books. They're not gonna visit you. They're not gonna come make sure your kids straight. None of that. They're not gonna do none of that. They're gonna watch you crash. They're going to incite you to crash, and when you crash, they're gonna say you dumb for crashing. That's how the internet work, bro. Straight up. No, I'm not on the fence because it's Doechii. I'm telling you flat out, I'm not putting my nothing on the line for no feminist nowhere. I don't give a fuck what it is. Feminism is a direct attack against the black community. That is a direct attack against black men and black children. So I'm not defending nobody that's pledging to that. I don't give how famous you are. If you pledge to that, your ass is out in my book. But as far as these streamers using the N-word and doing all that type shit, yeah, they need to be stepped on for that. That's for sure. Y'all keep saying Duno dissed me on his podcast. What did he say? I did not catch Duno dissing me. I didn't see nobody clip it. Evidently, he didn't say nothing worth mentioning. And I'm not even really here for no back and forth with these goofy ass podcasters, bro. It's 2026. These dudes is out here looking for engagement. These dudes is really out here just looking for engagement. They look and they see who's hot on the internet, who can they get their name in the mix with. Oh, let's diss viral. Man, these dudes is goofies, bro. I'm not finna do that. These dudes don't have no content. They don't have no headspace. They can't think of content other than beef. That's another problem with the West Coast scene. The West Coast content scene can't seem to make content without beef. The West Coast content scene can't seem to turn the camera on without dissing another person. That's a huge reason why our content space has been stagnant and has not been growing and has not been respected. Because when you look at the biggest platform on the West, it's known as the fuckery platform. It's known as the circus. And if we gonna say, well, that's the biggest representation of the West Coast, well, then what is that saying about the West Coast? That's why we here to change that narrative. So, you know, I'm not twisting nobody's message, bro. I'm telling you what I heard on the internet and what I took out of what I heard on the internet. If y'all took Glasses' message a different way, cool. I want to see you standing side by side with Glasses when AdinRoss comes to LA. That's just it. That's all. That's just it. When Malcolm X spoke and people said, man, I support Malcolm X. They didn't just support him from the house. They was outside with him. When Martin spoke and they said, damn, I agree. I feel what you're saying, Martin. Guess what? They went in the streets and they marched with him. So don't just be in the comments enticing people to crash. Go crash with them. If that's how you feel, if you feel so strongly behind Doechii, get out there and go crash with them. Don't just be in the comments. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, if he if Glasses get up with him and give him the dark side of his hand, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I'm not for nobody playing with our race in a disrespectful way, period. And that's just straight up. But I'm also not for sending my people off like crash dummies. If we gonna move, let's move smart. Let's strategize. Let's actually try to get away. The goal is to get away, not to get caught. It ain't no glory in getting caught. You don't get a trophy for that. Let's actually try to get away. That's me, though. Everybody not the same. It's a lot of niggas say, I don't care about going to jail. Nigga, I do. I done been there. I'm not trying to go back. So anything I'm going to do is going to be calculated. We finna strategize this, nigga. We finna play chess. We not making no emotional decisions to get some props from the internet. Y'all niggas crazy. That shit is out. And y'all could say, oh, Adin got a pattern with talking about black women. I don't follow Adin to know that. I don't follow him to know that. And I don't fall for clickbait either, though. Like, because I could put a video together on anybody and make it look like you said anything. I don't fall for that. I want to see the full videos. I want the full context. I want all of that, bro, because I'm all the way on code. And if we gonna crash, it's gonna be behind some factual stuff that matters. Not behind no motherfucking celebrity that's not even speaking for us. I could, and that's another thing. We really got to start looking at these celebrities that we champion and telling people to get behind. What are they using their platforms for? Are they speaking for us in their platforms? If we go look at their songs and look at their interviews and look at their award speeches, are they speaking for us? Are they speaking for the same people that are being advised to crash out for them? If you go look up their interviews, do they words reflect speaking positively and power into you and your community and everything that people were saying needs to defend these people? Or are the messages that they pushing going against us? Because all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. And if y'all don't know nothing about Malcolm X, go look up his interviews and go listen to what he said about celebrities. Go read the COINTELPRO letters, the COINTELPRO memoirs, which I have read on the show before, about how they use our entertainers and celebrities to mislead us, misguide us, give us misinformation, lead us astray. They use the famous ones to do that. So we got to be careful about the ones we even following. Y'all niggas, people be so quick to, oh, they famous, they rich. Yeah, let's follow them. Whole time they leading you to the motherfucking fire. Y'all niggas better, I'm not just blindly following behind those celebrities. Nigga, I don't know what their motherfucking agenda is. I don't know who paying them. I don't know what they got going on, especially if I ain't never heard them use their platform to speak for us. And the only time I did hear them speak is to say some weird shit about us. That shit is out. But yeah, man, we'll see what goes on. We'll definitely sit back and see what goes on. I heard Academics, he responded. Glasses, he responded again. It's been too much mentioning of going to jail for me. When I'm playing this shit, we're not talking about going to jail. So it'd have been a little too much talk about going to jail for me. So I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna see what's going on with this shit. That's just what it is, bro. To me, ain't nothing finna happen, man. These niggas on the internet talking and yelling at mics. That's just what that is. And I'm definitely more Malcolm than Martin. That's for damn sure, because we ain't turning no other cheeks. That shit is out. But y'all seen Charleston White? Did y'all see Charleston White? I just watched a pretty captivating interview from Charleston on Say Cheese TV. So if y'all don't know, Sean Cotton made Charleston White famous. When Charleston White was a nobody, clout chasing on the internet, doing Facebook videos. Sean Cotton saw him and started bringing him on his platform. Sean Cotton got him all these viral moments, made him famous. And then Charleston White starts streaming with AdinRoss. He started getting around the Jewish people up there, up top. Learns some new information, comes back down, flips it, flips his whole script on what made him famous. Now, you know, Charleston went famous off of saying the craziest shit, dissing rappers, dissing dead rappers, dissing their dead families, dissing gangs, dissing saying he raping white women and doing he unaliving white men, just saying anything to go viral, anything. He says he's playing a character. He says he's a rat, a snitch, everything for views. Now that he gets up there with Aiden and them, all of a sudden they're getting brand deals. They're talking, getting in movies. He's starting to hear how they do it on the biggest stages. And what he realized is the character he created is closing the door to all those brand deals. It's closing the door to all those movie roles. It's closing the door to getting the money up top. Yeah, the shock value is cool down here on the chitlin circuit, like they like to call it, with the niggas. But up there, they don't support that. They look at you as a goofy, right? So he comes down and tells Sean Cotton, the person who made him, who he is, or as viral as he is, I'm too big for your platform, and your platform is now the enemy to me. That shit is crazy. He told the man who made him viral, I'm too big for your platform now. And he blamed Sean Cotton. He blamed the thumbnails and he blamed the titles of the video for the reason why he gets a bad rap, which to me was fucking ridiculous, because they can't make a thumbnail or a title without you saying what you're saying in the video. So to me, Charleston is a hypocrite. To me, Charleston he's regret who he's become. And we've talked about this shit time and time again on the show about how his character dilutes his message, because he does have an intellectual side. He does say a lot of smart things. He does have a lot of good takes. But the problem is the character overshadows that. So anything smart that he say, the second he come over here and do some more dumb shit, you don't even care about this side because he done said too much crazy shit. Now he wants to erase that part of his history. He's trying to rebrand. He's trying to get brand deals, right? He literally said, I'm willing to sell out. I want these liquor deals. I want to be on Netflix. I want this. I want that. And I can't do that interviewing with you guys, because the only reason you guys interview me is for these crazy viral takes. Well, I can't give you that anymore, because up here, that scares away the money. What happened was he was trolling Charlie Kirk after Charlie Kirk got assassinated, right? And the people who signed his checks didn't like that. So they shut his tour down. They shut the money down. So he is like damn near on an apology tour trying to clean up his image. But it's too late, bro. You made the bed. You got to lay in it. This is all that character shit is finally catching up with him right now. And he's being replaced by Oshino from Philly, which is his op right now, because he actually, Charleston said some crazy shit about Gilly the Kid's deceased son, and I believe some people that's related to Oshino, and Oshino's like, look, I can forgive almost anybody except for Charleston. So Say Cheese TV, they started interviewing Oshino. Charleston didn't like that either. So I think Charleston is jumping ahead a little too much. He's jumping the gun because he says, oh, AdinRoss would never do me the way y'all do me. He would never clip me up the way y'all clip me or use the titles, this, that, and the third. He's mentioning Joe Rogan and this and that. And he also mentioned how YouTube puts Black content creators in a certain category that makes it hard for Black content creators to monetize, and it makes it hard for Black content creators' videos to get pushed in the algorithm and all type of shit. Basically, they playing hardball with the Black content creators. So once he got up there with Aiden and them, he saw how easy it was with them. He wants to be in that category. So he's trying to disassociate with the niggas down here that made him famous. The problem is that's what made him famous. So it's like a corn star, excuse me, who gets rich, gets famous, and then wants to delete all her corn videos offline, right? She wants to get baptized. She wants to act like she never did corn. Like, no, that's what you are. That's what made you. So he lost a lot of respect from a lot of his fan base. And I think this was a bad move for him. I'm gonna pull up some of the interview if you ain't seen it. It was actually a good interview. He actually had a lot of good game. The problem is it was the wrong messenger because it's a total contradiction of everything that he's become. I mean, everything that he used to become who he is. I get you can grow as a person, but nigga, this is literally your character and who you are.
That's the objective, is to grow. And I'm saying, my nigga, don't you know what me and you could have did on just our relationship in a different entity, even in comedy? We done it. Why wouldn't we run it back? Because my nigga don't believe in me. Well, let me go prove him, nigga. I'm doing weekends. I got 5 shows this weekend in Detroit. You know how much money I'm gonna leave with? And they about to add a 6th show. Hey, can I put 607 on the show? You can put whoever you want, Charles. Can I put Woody on the show? You can put whoever you want, Charles. Me and you can do the same thing, huh? All I'm saying. So why not take me out the title, nigga, so we can sell tickets over here? He can't sell tickets. Yeah, he can't sell tickets. We can.
So one of his critiques was Sean Cotton puts Charleston White goes off in almost all the video titles to clickbait and bring people in. And he said he didn't like that. He said, you know, you put goes off, whereas a Joe Rogan will put explains. So just you putting goes off with me with an angry thumbnail makes it look like I'm on some hippity hop, ghetto, low budget shit that scares away the money up top. The problem is, and I'm glad Sean Cotton pointed it out, he said, nigga, when you was on the come up and I was doing it for you and it was working, it wasn't a problem. And he said, yeah, man, every time I go to jail, you report about it. He's like, yeah, I'm going to report about it. Like, what the fuck you mean? I report about your goods and I report about your bads. I'm the media, bro. I'm not here to pick and choose. When Jordan have a good game, ESPN talk about the good game. When Jordan had an off night, ESPN talked about the off night. You can't pick and choose. And Charleston was saying, you know, well, you don't post nothing positive about me. Nigga, what positive do you do? We know you for the negative. He said, well, I posted you when you went to City Hall. He said, when the last time I've been to City Hall? I ain't been there since I've been famous. Okay, well, there you go. You ain't been doing your revolutionary shit in the city since you got famous. And the thing with Charleston is, Charleston was a guy who was going at the rappers, demonizing rappers, but the whole time, that's what he wanted to be. He wanted the rapper image. He wanted the girls. He wanted the money. He wanted the fashion. He wanted everything that he talked about, right? Charleston is like one of those guys who becomes everything that he condemns. You know how the Republicans, they be condemning the LGBT, but everywhere there's a Republican gathering, Grindr crashes because so many of them is online trying to hook up. A lot of them be in the closet and shit like that. It's like something like that. Like, or you making anti-LGBT legislation whole time. You in the closet, you getting caught doing LGBT shit. The same shit. He's sitting there. He's talking about the rappers and how they buying chains and this and that. Whole time he broke as hell, can't afford a chain. As soon as he can afford a chain, he got chains on. He got rings on. He buying red bottoms. He buying strippers. Everything that he condemned, he's doing. He's just one of them niggas who talk about shit that he really wants because he can't have it. But once he have it, well, now all of a sudden I grew. Nah, nigga, this is what you wanted the whole time. You were just mad at the niggas with the motion who had it. So you did what you had to do to get the motion. Now, a lot of the information that he dropped was game. I'm not going to deny that. How he was talking about how shit is going towards streaming and telling Sean Cotton, you know, maybe evolve your platform a little bit. We doing the same shit we was doing 3 years ago. And I went up here with Aiden and them, and they on a whole nother level. I come back down here with you, and I got to dumb myself down. And I can feel them on that because a lot of these platforms, they're built on more entertainment than they are of you providing valuable thought. So a lot of these platforms that know you as the character or whatever the case, that's all they want. And a lot of times when you start to grow mentally, you grow out of that, which is what I think is happening with Charleston. He realized, damn, I've been acting like an old ass fool. Now that I came up here and got some game, I can't do that no more. But at the same motherfucking time, nigga, don't act like you go up there and do some meaningful shit, bro. You go up there and do a bunch of LGBT shit. They sex play you. They do all type of shit. You the old unk that they just sex play all day. Don't act like you going up there being Malcolm X and shit like that. Stop it, bro. You just ready to sell out and get that money. That's all you had to say. You tried to be an activist for so long and you realized that's a thankless job and it's a job that don't bring no money. So you said, fuck that activism shit. I'm about this shit now. You better off just saying that.
Yeah. Nah, nigga, you would have been way better. Yeah, I'll do that.
You have it listened.
Oh,
You type it.
watch. This where it get good. You skip this ad.
You have to understand, homie, this whole thing, Google AdSense, was set up to be advertiser friendly. But because black people love clickbait and their audience loves mess, they give them mess as a title. But the interview don't be mess.
You got a real people in sometimes.
No, you don't.
See, that was a bar. He said the black audience, the black sector of YouTube, that follow Say Cheese and the Vlad TVs, the No Jumpers, you know, that whole circuit. They love drama and mess. So the algorithm only rewards you in this sector, in that sector, when you give them drama and mess. Even if the interview is not that, the thumbnails and the title of the video has to be reflective of drama and mess for them to push you in the algorithm to the lower thinking black urban audience, which to me is like, damn, he's not lying. Because when you try to do more positive, uplifting content, they don't push it in the algorithm, but they have labeled you as a part of this circuit down here. So your face is labeled as drama and mess, even if your content's not. And until you give them drama and mess, they don't want to push you in the algorithm. So that part, he's not lying about. I can 100% confirm that part. But he is still full of shit because it's like, nigga, you made your career on drama and mess. Now you want to rebrand. No, nigga, you the drama and mess old nigga.
The brand already has them. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. In the beginning, yeah.
For new fans sometimes.
There's no new fans for Charleston. You either hate him or you love him at this point. But what do we love? Everybody loves the intellectual side. Even the dumb niggas love the intellectual side. Man, I'll be giving some game. You never get the intellectual side because of the title only draws that side. You won't even try a most positive title with substance to see if it works.
We have hundreds and hundreds of titles.
I've looked at it
with Charleston White saying explained.
I've looked at it. I've actually went down. It doesn't. You're not doing a comparison. You talking dumb, po, stupid niggas. This one over here get intellectual, law enforcement, dumb, po, stupid niggas. That's why I got 11 million. I don't think I can look at one Say Cheese TV and see 11 million.
See, and what Charleston don't realize about that part of the game, and the part that he did not mention, is how the people like Aiden, the Joe Rogans, the Pat Bevs, they have a team. They have a machine behind them that when you see that 11 million, they make sure it gets to 11 million. They don't got to play algorithm games. They are the algorithm. When Joe Budden put a video, when Joe Rogan put a video out, you're going to see that whether you follow Joe Rogan or not. That's just going on your timeline. They're going to make sure he gets 100% access to the algorithm. Whereas someone like you or me, they might only show your videos to 10% of the people that follow you and won't introduce your videos to no new people. People got to accidentally stumble across your page on accident type shit. Like they won't push your videos out to be seen by people of different demographics and different audiences and new subscribers. It's hard to get because they won't push you into the algorithm. Whereas people like the people he's mentioning, they own the algorithm. So their videos are guaranteed to get views. This is why I don't fucking, I don't get into the view convo like that. Like, oh man, you getting this many views and this many views, because I know how the game work. I know how the game work. It's pay to play. A lot of this shit you seeing, these people getting botted views. They got warehouses full of phones that's streaming their content 24 hours a day, stream farms with thousands of phones and laptops streaming. Man, come on, man. I know what the fuck going on.
Go over here, this one got 8 million. So I'm saying, with the intellectual Charleston, they get the dumb, stupid nigga shit too. But if you get a title to the dumb, stupid nigga, that's all that comes, based on the title. You keep trying to argue. I'm saying, homie, this is what I'm saying. Most black people who interview me didn't go to school to know English classes. So when they write this title, it's not appeasing and appealing. So it's put in a different class and category based on the look of the title, not the wording. The look of the title is everything capitalized like it would look on a newspaper or on a book cover. That's 30% of it. That's 30% of it. The thumbnail, does the thumbnail look criminal? Homie, that matters. I swear. But using our...
It matters to a degree. It matters to a degree, bro. If you a Mr. Beast or somebody, it really matters. But the average nigga, they already putting you in a box. They already putting you in a category. They already make it harder for your video to pass through the YouTube, AdSense, checks, and all of that. Like, it's a whole... Racism is involved in YouTube, in case you didn't know. There have been a lot of lawsuits. There have been a lot of complaints. Some of the biggest, I'm talking about people with 10 million subs, nigga, that's black, that has complaints against YouTube playing with their numbers and playing with their views and playing with their money and not clearing their videos. You can go look at some of the biggest gamers, the biggest gamer streamers that's black. Some of them have left YouTube. A lot of them have videos up showing how YouTube then play with their shit. So it's racism involved even in YouTube, bro. Even in fucking YouTube, they playing with niggas. This is just real shit. And you won't know that until you start creating and get on YouTube and you start to learn all this shit. Like, damn, even on fucking YouTube, you just can't really escape this shit. It's really crazy. So people like AdinRoss, them is like small things. Them is like raindrops in the ocean type problems. AdinRoss is being controlled too, bro. He's a puppet. He's doing what his handlers tell him to do. I'm more so focused on the machines that is causing the shit that Charleston is talking about, where they throttling people's content down based on them saying, oh, you black with a fitted hat and glasses? Oh, you hip hop. Yeah, we're going to put you in this small bubble over here. But Joe Rogan, we're going to put your content to the entire universe on every site. Like, come on, bro. We got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, man, you're not making a comparison because you're satisfied with what this is doing and producing for you. It's doing a great job. But if you're looking to grow, then you're not satisfied with what you're doing. I'm saying, nigga, I'm growing and this shit is working. But this is not satisfying with the knowledge you have. Homie, I've been on some major platforms. I'm seeing the difference, homie. How they can get these numbers and why this one, and it's the same person.
Exactly. You just said it. How can they get these numbers and they can't, and it's the same person? Duh, use your motherfucking brain. Who's behind the platform over here? Who are they connected to versus the niggas over here? So you go join over here, see that, and then turn your back over here. So unless you playing some spook that sat by the door shit, this shit is out, bro. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. It just sounds like he ready to just sell his people out. And it's worse because Sean Cotton literally made him who he is. So he came back to Sean Cotton's platform saying, I'm bigger than your platform now. Your platform is an enemy to me. Sean Cotton don't force you to say nothing that you said on his platform. You said everything you said out of your mouth on your own. Don't blame the platforms for the goofy shit that you've been saying to go viral and stay relevant. You did that. So now when you said the wrong thing about the wrong person, all of a sudden you want to come back and blame the platforms and the titles and the thumbnails. Nigga, you said everything you said in that video. Nobody made you say nothing about Charlie Kirk. You woke up and said that shit. You just forgot you just a nigga, bro. When they take you up there with AdinRoss, you think it's because they respect your mind? Is you crazy? They bring you up there to sex play you and use you as a circus act, a jester. You the unk with the one eye that we sex playing because you a funny country nigga with an accent. They don't respect your mind up there. What Kanye tell you? Even if you in the Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe. That's what you just found out when you mentioned that Charlie Kirk shit and then close your comedy shows down. Now you ready to shut the fuck up. That's the reason why he's really doing this. He just told everybody, I don't even really talk no more. All I do is play music now and joke around on my comedy show because I'm afraid to say the wrong thing to cancel my brand deal. So he's ready to be controlled. That's just all he's saying. This nigga, man, this nigga is crazy, man. Everybody got a price.
It's how you package it and how you present it. How you package it and how you present it. How we package it and present it, YouTube puts it all the way down at the bottom. And it's 9 billion people we missing that haven't seen it because where they places us based on the title and the thumbnail. It's the reason why the news, every picture they'll never show it happy in a criminal picture. It's the reason why we do the same thing to ourselves. And that's what they determine. That CPN and all that shit, that's determined off that. The consistency of your thumbnail, your intro, your outro of a video. So you got YouTube channels don't have an intro or an outro. Black Rambo got 2-point-something million people, can't even monetize. I looked at his channel. Homie, look at your titles. When you start the video out, you start pointing the gun. When you see the other people, it starts the channel.
The point is, black content creators, for sure, they get flagged more than anybody else because you can put up a regular video and they will flag it and they won't flag somebody else with the exact same content or even using your exact same video. Like, look, today, I got flagged on TikTok right here. Hold on. I got flagged on TikTok. They gave me a strike and I'm going to show you the video. And I'm gonna show you what the violation was. They said your account, we struck your account, violation reason, violent and hateful organizations and individuals. There is no place on our platform for beliefs or propaganda that encourages violence or hate. We do not allow the presence of violent and hateful organizations or individuals on our platform. Often the ideas of these actors are amplified by others. We do not allow or promote or materially support violent or hateful actors. Now, let me show you the video that TikTok deemed violent and hateful. Hold on. Because I posted it on Instagram too.
We're not just fighting being programmed at school. We're fighting against...
Oh, hold on. I can pull it up right here. What am I doing? Hold on. Let me pull the video up. This is the video that TikTok flagged me on, and then they called it violent and hateful. We'll get back to Charleston. But the whole point with Charleston is we're gonna talk about it more tomorrow. Basically, what he got famous off of came back to bite himself in the ass in the end. He thought it was all good. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say F your dead homies, and it's gonna be all good. He said F the wrong dead person. And he said F the people that control the money. He offended them. Now he's trying to clean up his act. And now he wants to detach from niggas because he wants to be a part of the AdinRosses. And, you know, he wants to be up there with that white Jewish, that long money. He said the nigga money was cool, but they got long money up here. They got connections. They got power. They got brand deals. They got the buttons up here. He want to be a part of that. But let me show you what they flagged me for on Instagram. I mean, on TikTok, excuse me. This low-key why I had stopped posting on TikTok so much. I couldn't believe it. They labeled this hate speech.
We're not just fighting being programmed at school. We're fighting against
that
this.
phone the most dangerous
We're fighting
place
against
on the
this and
planet.
this. I don't care. You could talk to you blue in the fucking face. This
Most
is what we
dangerous place
fighting
on the
against.
planet.
Because this is more influential than you. Like you said, the community needs something they can identify with, something that's cool. That's who they take the message from. Pop's going to work a 9 to 5 ain't cool. When I'm on YouTube and I see Andrew Tate in the Lambo and he's saying, you ain't shit if you ain't got one.
Right.
Oh, yo, I see the rapper saying, you ain't shit if you ain't scamming.
Right.
And then they see you coming home tired as hell, broke as hell. They can't get the new Jordans till next payday. So what they going to do? They're going to follow this. Not shitting on Andrew Tate because I like a lot of stuff that he says, but just using him as an example. So what advice would you give parents that's battling this?
Again, that goes to the environment, like cognitive security. Like is as a parent, you have to know how to create an environment for that child and help that child develop a level of self-awareness and identity. Because what happens is people start looking for themselves, right? Who do I need to become in order to get that? So if you're not developing a level of self-awareness in that child, the only way to stop somebody from being gaslit or brainwashed, you understand me, or one of it, is that they are extremely self-aware. This is who you are. Nobody in the world can tell you who you are. You understand me? When you're alone and you by yourself and you start looking for purpose in the world, you go look for it in a Andrew Tate. You go look for it in a Charleston White. You go look for it in whatever the other niggas that they out here following, because you're looking for something to connect to so that you can develop an identity. So if that's not being formulated in the household in the formative years, which is like between 1 through like 6, which is the most formative years of you helping them develop their identity, then anytime they pick up the phone, they're not going to filter it through their identity. They're going to filter it possibly of who they are, think that this is them and what they can become, because you start mirroring the algorithm, right?
It's a different warfare. We're not just fighting.
So that video is what I got flagged on TikTok. They flagged me for that video. We were having a discussion on how the phones and the laptops and the internet influences children in ways that parents can basically protect their kids from consuming and becoming a victim to propaganda on these devices. They call that violent extremism. So this is the type of shit that Charleston is leaving out. When he's talking about thumbnails, titles, it's bigger than that. They see black men preaching power. They see black men preaching independent thought, thinking, anti-propaganda, and giving a message out to the people. They call that violent extremism. I got a strike on my TikTok because of that video. What about that video was violent? This is the type of shit that people that don't create content, they don't see. They trying to get us all the way out the paint. Now, if I was to be on there talking about some, yeah, nigga on Crip, fuck, cuz when I see come sliding on cuz, woo, woo, I was in the county, nigga, I caught 10 fades, nigga, I woo, woo. They'll push that into the algorithm like crazy. They'll make sure that shit go viral. Yeah, I knocked him out, stuck a carrot up his ass, woo, woo. That'll go viral. But we talk about protecting our kids from these devices. That's violent extremism? I could log on Instagram today, right now, and see somebody getting unalived. And that video is green. But you talk about protecting the mind of the youth, and that's violent extremism? So we're fighting a whole different battle. We fighting a whole different battle. This is what I want y'all to realize. So when these goofies talk about views and, oh, you don't get these views, and they don't even understand the fight that we fighting. They don't understand the fight that we fighting. Yeah, it's a lane for everybody. But everybody ain't got quotables. Everybody don't got power in their words. Everybody don't have substance. Everybody don't have meaning. So you got to be careful when you're chasing these views. Because like Charleston said, the bullshit, they feed that to our people. They make sure that get the most views. The shit that they really need to be hearing, they push that shit at the bottom and try to make sure nobody hear it. And y'all just seen it. I ain't making this up. And look, I can't even go live. Hold on. This is how real it is. They banned me from going live for life on TikTok. I ain't never heard of that. So I've been in appeal status since February 24th, 2024. It says result. We'll notify you when you have an update. I ain't got an update yet. Hate speech. So they call what I was talking about on live hate speech. We was talking about some political stuff. They flagged it. Boom, hate speech. I think we was talking like anti-abortions or something like that. Around the time they was trying to ban abortion. You know, that whole abortion shit was going crazy. Boom, hate speech. Can't go live on Instagram right now either. So what we got? We have 42.5 thousand subscribers on Instagram. That's 42.5 thousand people that don't know I'm live right now, that I don't have access to. So we fighting a whole different fight as Black creators. Straight up. If you're not doing some LGBT stuff, if you're not propagating these agendas, if you're not indulging in stupidity and ignorance, these are the type of battles you got to fight. It's real in the field. So this is why a lot of creators be scared to talk about real topics, because they know that this is what comes with it. They know that this is what comes with it. Everybody's not built to fight this fight or to this type of uphill battle. So, you know, you got to play the game a little bit. You got to play the game. You got to know how to play the game a little bit. So when you see us doing the indulging in some of the, you know, just know that's the candy and the medicine, right? That's the best way to get a kid to take the medicine, right? You put the candy in the medicine. You make the medicine taste like candy, if you get my drift. Read between the lines. But viral way or no way, man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'll be up at 4 a.m. I got to be at the gym at 5 a.m. I'm hoping y'all do the same, get a workout in. It's been a late one. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all let me know, man. Somebody dissed us out there. Send me the link, because I for sure ain't seen it. I see a couple of the haters in the chat. I love it when they come over here, you know, give them a dose of this reality, because it kill them to see you winning. Hold on. I'm going to kill them even worse. Hold on. It kill them when they see you winning, bro. I swear to God.
We're fighting against.
They be so mad when you show them shit like this. Hold on. You got to do the haters like this.
Big Snoop Dogg. Anytime we put you, we're going to go viral. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do it the viral way. And we sat here, we see with my young homeboys, they're pushing that message, they're pushing the line. I'm supporting only dead homies.
Yeah, y'all heard what it is, man. Viral way or no way. Official.
Viral gang. Viral way or no way, man. This shit regular, man. It checks out. Easy going. Bet.
It kill them when you show them like that. Y'all know what's going on.
Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Legs spread on that hardcore poster. She loved twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull master. 6 Trey Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic.
Y'all doing some great shit. I'm focused on negative shit though. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? They try to push us to do that since we came in the door, for sure.
I see it. I see how they be putting y'all in the middle of shit or trying to, then y'all separate. I like that. You know? That's why you gotta be your own identity.
Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, hey.
In case
You're lying.
a nigga wanna
You're lying. I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna end it.
he still do it, man. That's that long reach too. Y'all got that long reach.
We about to go viral.
Live at the Snoop compound. Y'all see what's going on. Viral access. Got the homie in the building. My nigga Anthony Durrell. Cameraman extraordinaire. You know we got overseen side of great. Here to lead the way. You got Mr. Viral himself. Y'all know what's going on, man. City by the sea, city by the ocean, so you know we got the motion. Let me take you back through the hallway.
Yeah, stay tuned, man. Big things coming. Big things coming, man. You know what I'm saying? When the real stand next to the fake, you could tell the difference, right? That Chrysler 300, it looked like a Phantom to the Phantom pull up. That's what's going on with the Viral way. A lot of people look like the real till they stand next to the real. Then you start to notice, like, damn, these motherfuckers really ain't as real as we thought. So that will explain why a lot of people, in my opinion, don't want certain people around. It's hard for the light to shine when the sun come around. You know, if you put a candle in a dark room, that's the brightest thing in that room. You open the blinds and let that sunlight come in, guess what? That candle not as bright. So the candle gonna do everything in its power to stop them blinds from opening up. So y'all just pay attention and read between the lines of what I'm saying. But as far as people wanting to know what I think about Keem lying about the Kendrick story, he's lying about the Kendrick story. Like, let's just keep it a buck. It backfired. He thought he was gonna get some type of cool points. It was ammo that got dropped in my lap that I didn't even use as ammo like I could, but that just lets you know that people is like, as far as Kendrick's stature, a lot of people ask why he hasn't been on Apollo and shit like that. To me, that was just a sign of why he hasn't. He watches, obviously, but the shit he sees is not shit that he co-signs, to the point where he had to sit Keem down and give him a pep talk and go, bro, what are you doing out here? You're a grown man. You letting people strong arm you and do this and do that. Like, he had to talk to him like his father. So he had to find some type of defense mechanism to spin the story. Oh, I plant the story. Yeah, that was a trap for Viral. I knew he was going to talk about it and all this other dumb shit. Like, niggas lying just to lie. Like, just imagine you're on tour with TDE in Austria. You could be out there hanging with kangaroos, fucking them tall 6'5" Austria bitches. You hanging out with Kendrick and Schoolboy Q, and the only thing you doing is sitting in a bubble bath, plotting on how can I trick Mr. Viral when I get back. I won already. You're on tour with TDE in Austria, and the only thing on your mind is how can I get a one-up on Mr. Viral? That's a win in itself. I'm rent-free in his head. Like, come on, bro. If you was lying, that's even goofier than the actual story itself. That's even goofier than you getting a pep talk. Like Big Time said, you lied on the biggest rapper in the world for a back and forth on a podcast. It don't get no more goofied out than that. Like, it don't get no more clowned out than that. And if you told the truth, you still goofied out, because you goofied out to the point where the biggest rapper in the world had to take time out of his day to give you a pep talk on podcast etiquette and how to conduct yourself as a man on a podcast while you reflecting the brand. So either way, it's a win for Viral. Either way. So like, really think about that, bro. Imagine me being on tour with Snoop Dogg in Austria, and I'm out here eating kangaroo and throwing motherfucking boomerangs out here and all type of shit. And you think I'm gonna be thinking about, How can I trick Keem when I get back to the States? Like, come on, bro. How crazy do that sound? And I'm more mad at the fans for letting them get that shit off. That shit ain't crazy to y'all. That don't sound like calmest man in the room. And you know the craziest part? I didn't even diss the man. When I did my review on their last stream, I didn't even diss him. I just broke down the story that he told. I didn't come on. I didn't clown. I did not try to even diss the man. I kept it as neutral as possible. I was actually very respectful. I actually said he walked down, pun, and everything. And he still tried to use it as ammo to try to get a one-up on me and buried himself. If that's not the weirdest shit in the world, I don't know what is. Imagine you, Kendrick, and you getting texts and phone calls that, hey, man, that nigga Keem on the podcast talking about you gave him a pep talk. But you really did give him a pep talk. But then he turn around and say, oh, I made it up for content. Like, niggas is just spiraling, bro. We over here trying to get the black race on one accord, and you making up stories about Kendrick giving you pep talks behind the handshake. That's what he was thinking about in that bubble bath. But these the niggas y'all follow, though. These the niggas y'all say is these grandmaster thinkers and shit like that. This the shit y'all be impressed by. Y'all niggas is really, I be questioning the people who be hyping this shit up. It make me look at you weirder than the motherfucker that's saying the story. That shit crazy. Nigga thought that was a flex. That is crazy. A nigga thought lying on the biggest rapper in the world was a flex. That's crazy as hell. Because either way, I got the content off. I already benefited off the content. So if it was true or not, which we all know it was true, but let's just hypothetically say it wasn't, that's even crazier. Like niggas be, this is where niggas got to take a break for the content. When you doing shit like that, niggas got to take a break for the content, bro. Niggas got to like sit back, really analyze life, because this shit is really getting to your brain. Yes, niggas can be comedy, but where do you draw the line of comedy when the nigga is lying on the #1 rapper in the world out of the country thinking of this to get back at a nigga in the States that's not thinking about you at all? Like, that's not strange to you. That's not strange to you. And if you think that's not strange, you are strange yourself. Imagine somebody gives you access to going on tour with Kendrick, Schoolboy, and all the groupies that come with that, all the perks that come with that. You're in Australia, and the only thing you can think about is Mr. Fucking Viral. Come on, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all crazy. We just raised different. We like the man was on live in a bubble bath. Like, he's evidently going through something. He keeps dissing me, keeps sneak dissing me. I left him alone. He evidently can't stream without mentioning my name. That's obvious. Then I didn't say his name technically, so if he respond, then y'all know he tripped. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Shout out to Keem, though, man. He's just trying to get a victory any way he can. It's cool, man. It's common. I just sit back and laugh at this shit. It's just funny to me. Y'all cheer that shit on, though. Oh yeah, he took a bubble bath. He put a bath bomb in his bathtub, and y'all niggas crazy. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Y'all niggas is really wild, boy. Oh my god, y'all niggas is crazy. Shout out to Keem, man. Nigga took a bubble bath on live, and y'all niggas championed and clapped. Grown ass man took a bubble bath on live. Like, literally was in the bubble bath on live, dancing in the bubbles. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all wild, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like the video, hype the video. I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna go take a shower. No bubble bath. I'm gonna stand up like a man on my 2 feet. My ass is not touching the bottom of a tub, period. That shit's not happening. The closest thing I'm gonna do to that is be in a hot tub with my lady, man. That's out. Niggas sitting in the bathtub, ass cheeks on bottom of the tub by itself is crazy. That's different. That's different. Nigga was blowing bubbles on live. Pause. That shit's crazy. Concocting a master plan to get back at Mr. Viral. I'm gonna say Kendrick said this, and y'all niggas ran with that. Y'all ran with that shit, clipped it and everything. Oh man, look at him, Russell Simmons. He's Uncle Rud. No, nigga, this is a grown 38-year-old man in a bathtub blowing bubbles on social media. That's like, you know, the females, they go to the hospital, they got a cold or something. They taking pictures of their wristband, acting like they finna die and shit. Like, that's that level of attention seeking. That's like niggas really have a problem. And this nigga 6'9" in a whole, you know how small them hotel tubs is. Nigga knees hurt. This nigga pretzeled up in a bubble bath, nigga, scrolling on the phone for some fucking social media views. And this is shit that y'all call walking down. Oh, he walked them down. Oh, the genius, y'all nigga, the empath, he's empathed up. Y'all niggas is from a whole nother galaxy, bro. Oh, y'all niggas is from another fucking galaxy, man. That's your man's though. That's your man's. 6'9" in a bubble bath by himself with all that Austria ass out there. Trust me, listen, if you ever been to Hawaii, you know a lot of them women from Australia, they visit Hawaii. Bro, they got them big, tall, thick-ass Viking bitches out there. Bitches be like 6'3", waist like this, ass. You couldn't find none of them to take a bath with you? This nigga was, and what's crazy was, I'm like, damn, this shit look like a hostel. This don't even look like a hotel room. This nigga in a hostel. Nigga talk about he was on a $10,000 flight laying down in the bed. Nigga, you got off a $10,000 flight, nigga, and checked into a hostel to take a bubble bath and plot on Mr. Viral. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. This the shit that y'all champion, and this the shit that y'all be saluting. And I blame the fans because y'all be hyping these niggas and y'all be gassing niggas up to do shit like this. If Mr. Viral would have been out of the country taking a bubble bath, scrolling on his phone, I would have been on every meme on social media, bro, in the whole universe. Oh, Mr. Viral took a bubble. Pause. Y'all niggas talk about this nigga Russell Simmons. Y'all niggas is crazy, man. Fuck is wrong with y'all? And then Mac Wop so cold, he gonna go drop a bath bomb in his bath. Talking about, yeah, I see what King be talking about. No, you don't, nigga. That's why you wasn't in the bath. Empathed up, man. Y'all know what's going on, man. What they say? Can't be my right hand. Messiah already him. You can't beat them niggas because we already them. Shout out to Stack, man. Never mind who did it. I'm Mr. Still doing it. And I ain't got to get on social media to prove it. You ain't going to see me in no bubble bath, no nothing. That nigga... That nigga had a bath bomb in a hostel bathtub, and y'all really cheered it on. Like, go look at that hotel room, bro. Lie to me and tell me that was a 5-star. Go look at that hotel room. That shit was a hostel, nigga. I'm surprised that shit had his own motherfucking bathtub. You know, usually the hostels, you got to go to the shared bathroom with the shared showers and shit. So, you know, he might have got a little upgrade, got his own bathtub, but that shower, he had to share that. You got to walk into the main entrance, walk through the lobby, take an elevator up and some stairs down to get to the shower. That nigga did a quick spin to the bubble bath in the hostel. Is crazy. Damn. That nigga took bath bombs on tour. That's crazy. Damn. Hey, run the live back, man. I promise you I drop some meaningful content. But these niggas, man, they keep bringing these irrelevant niggas up. That be looking for my attention, man. That shit is just crazy. That a nigga dissed me from a hostel is nuts. Go look at that. Go look at that room. I promise you, that was not a 5-star at all. Hey, you want me to? I can show y'all what type of rooms I be staying in. I was just in Tulum, man. So y'all seen my balcony had a balcony. We had the private jacuzzi on top of the second balcony. That wasn't no hostel, nigga. I promise you that. Do I gotta go there? Do I gotta go there? Hold on. Let me give y'all some motivation, man. Why these niggas is in hostels and shit like that. Motivation, man. Let me motivate the people. Go to. Let me show you how I be living when I be going out the country and shit like that. Where we at? Damn, did I take it down? I thought it was up there for the motivation. Or did I leave it on the main page? Is it on the main page? I think I might have put it on the main page. Y'all definitely go follow though. I think, oh yeah, here we go. Top of the afternoon to everybody, man. Health and wealth. Y'all know what's going on, man. Live your life. You only get one. There's no reset button. And to all the haters out there, the more time you spend hating, the less time you spend living. All that time you spend hating, building animosity, envy, you could be living. You could be out here, out the country, views on views, pools on pools. Your balcony, got a balcony with a private jacuzzi, you know? You can be doing the same thing, but you spending all your motherfucking time hating. And when you hating, you ain't progressing because you're too busy focused on what the fuck everybody else is doing. So get your shit together, man. You heard it here first, man, from the viral. It's the viral himself, a.k.a. the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. Y'all know me. I'm out here living. And I'm going to do that till it's over with, man, because it ain't no reset button. But just know, they ain't going to remember my name. They ain't never going to remember a hater, but they going to remember the ones who was getting hated on. Viral way. Top of the afternoon to everybody, man. Health and wealth. Y'all know what's going on, man. Live your life. You only get one. Yeah, so we gonna mic drop on them on that. On that note, you know, show you how I was living. I showed you the balcony on the balcony. Now y'all go look at that hostel that motherfucker was cramped up in, and y'all let me know the difference, man. Like y'all say, taking a bath in a hotel ain't even a fucking option. I'm not even stepping in a hotel shower without slides on. So that just lets you know how motherfuckers is living, that a nigga trust a whole hostile bathtub enough to set his bare ass on the bottom of that, not knowing what other human has been in there and what they've done in that bath. Nigga had that much not enough care in the world to sit down in a, come on, man. Y'all niggas crazy. We is not the same, man. Share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. Passport gang, shout out to all my travelers out there, man. Get your money up, not your funny up, man.